your background is Hindi. So in starting times, sir, which type of problem have you faced related to regarding English speaking? Sir?
One day I will be a fluent English speaker and then stop doing this activity
Sir, as a YouTuber, as a English YouTuber, as a teacher, what do you want to convey the message for the viewer, sir?
because no one was there who could speak with me.
Yeah,
That it
correct.
was my compulsion to join Cambly, Ingwarta.
Am
Okay.
I be-
Yes, yes, you are audible and visible to me.
okay,
So,
sir?
how are you?
Yes, very good evening, sir. I am fine. Thank you for asking. What about you?
I am also good. Thank you for asking. So, since we are connecting for the first time, so let's start with each other's introduction, if you are
Yeah,
okay.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely. So, first of all, sir, thank you very much giving me your precious time because this is golden opportunity for me. I'm talking with you. And as an introduction, sir, this is Prem Singh Rawat from Uttarakhand. My district is Pauri Garhwal and my development block is Naini Danda, Dhumakot. I am villager. I belong to village area. So my village is Devaldhar. And regarding my qualifications, sir, I am B.Ed and postgraduate in English. And regarding my profession, I'm a English teacher in intermediate college in this area at Janta Intermediate College, Androli, sir. That's it, sir, from my side.
Yes, thank you for introducing yourself and also giving compliment to me. If I talk about my introduction, so my name is Rakesh, as you know, and I am from Ahmedabad city in Gujarat.
Okay.
If I talk about my graduation, I completed graduation in the field of environmental engineering, and later on I worked for different organizations for almost 6 years. And
Okay.
since I was passionate to learn this language as well as teach, so I also nowadays I have just joined a school where I teach primary students this subject, English subject. So that
Okay.
was brief introduction. And apart from that, I think you have visited my YouTube channel. So I have also a small YouTube channel where I teach. I just upload conversational videos of different platforms like Clapingo, as well as whenever I get connected with other co-learners. So I just do sessions with them and also upload on my channel. So that was the brief introduction of mine. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, that's great, sir. Thank you. So, sir, I'm English teacher, but right now in front of you, sir, I'm a learner, I'm a beginner, and okay, I'm not perfect because we are not native speaker. So definitely, when I'm talking with you at that time, I'm doing grammatically mistake because it is possible because we are not native speaker and English is second language for us. And I belong to Hindi medium. My school is also Hindi medium school, and I belong to Hindi medium. My native language is Hindi, but I'm doing
Mhm.
practice daily, sir, because to learn English and become a fluent speaker, it is must that practice and consistency. That's why
Mhm.
I'm talking with you. I'm learning with you. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, you are right. If I consider myself, so I was also from Hindi medium school.
Okay.
Later on, I did know how to speak and what to speak because whenever I got chance of speaking in this language or in English, so I got stuck. Even in interview, I could not speak, and in many interviews, I got rejected because it is a second language. So that we
Yeah.
need to practice every day. And I have observed in myself I got fluency once, means many times I got fluency, but due to some reason, when I stopped practicing, so I lost my fluency. So it happened. It is continuous process. Rather than thinking like after 30 days I will get fluency and then uh, I will stop practicing. So rather than thinking that we have to be consistent in this journey so that we can maintain our fluency. apart from that, like if I talk about learning, so yes, so nowadays we have quite a lot of options like on internet consuming, or also we can just talk, because for speaking practice must be needed. So we
Yeah,
can do. Yes,
yeah,
and
yeah,
thank you
correct.
so much. Like you also miss mailed me. So today it was holiday for me. So I thought to connect with you at 5 o'clock. Otherwise, every day I have to go to school. So I am free after 5 o'clock normally.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yes.
right now, sir, you are working as a teacher in primary school.
Yes, primary school.
Okay, so it is government or private?
No, it is a private school. It is a
Private
private.
school.
The school is till 10th class, but I teach mostly till fifth standard students.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So, sir, where are you from? Actually, I'm forget
I am
the
from,
particular
yes, I am from Ahmedabad in Gujarat.
Ahmedabad in Gujarat. Okay, that's great. Yeah. So, as a teacher, and I'm also teacher. So today, you celebrated their Gandhi Shastri Jayanti
Uh,
in
yes,
my
not
school.
today, but day before yesterday on Saturday, students were given some activities to perform, like filling colors on portrait of Mahatma Gandhi. So those small activities we did. So
Yeah.
that was the activity. Apart from that, we didn't do most of this that grand level.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. So, sir, you are from Gujarat, and you are right now you are working as a teacher in primary school, and you told me that your background is Hindi. So, in starting times, sir, which type of problem have you faced related to regarding English speaking? Sir?
Hmm. At my initial stage, when means no, none any other platforms were there like Clapingo, Cambly. So I thought with whom I could practice, because I didn't have any environment. And even though if I could speak, so no one was there who could correct me. So that's
Yeah,
the first problem I faced at my initial stage. Right
yeah.
now, I can understand my mistakes. Whenever I make mistakes, I can correct automatically by myself because I know few things. But at that time, I didn't know. Even though in 2015, after graduation, I thought to join a classes where I learned grammar. But I was not that capable of correcting my mistakes. So that was first problem which I faced at my initial stage. Later on, I started speaking by myself. I used to record myself in camera, and also I used to watch my own videos.
Hmm.
So that problem I faced, I could not get that much topic what to speak, even though I watched few videos, cartoon videos or kids videos. So I could get topic, but I could not speak because I was not that accustomed or used to with that or habitual with that. So that was the problem I faced. So at that time, I used to write. I used to write 1 pages, 2 pages, whatever I got, because when we write, we get enough time to think, and also
Hmm.
we get enough time to understand the sentence, whether it is correct or not. So that is how I just practiced, and those difficulties I faced. But later on, as a few platforms, I stumbled upon few platforms, or I came across few platforms like Cambly. So I started my journey, speaking journey, with some native speakers, like who were
Okay.
from England and Americans.
Hmm.
So I used to talk, but at my first session, I was nervous. I was not what to speak. Although from my inside, I was so confident, but later on when it came to speak, I was so nervous. But slowly and
Hmm.
gradually, I overcame with that and eradicated that problem. Right now, feel later on, I thought to upload few videos and making my on YouTube channel so that I can uh, also share my views on this language. So that is how I made just my own channel, and right now it is going. And also I joined like school where I can teach whatever I learned or through my experience. So I just teach to my students. So that was my journey. Uh, at initial stage, I faced problem, but right now we have quite a lot options. Like there are few applications where we can talk on a fluency. We can create uh, on room, and also we can talk with some other co-learners. So nowadays there are quite lots of options are there, so we can just practice. But at that time, we didn't have that much options. So that time I faced problem and difficulties. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So, have you used any application to improve your English communication, English speaking?
Yes, I started my journey using Cambly. I started using
Okay.
Cambly. I used to talk to native speakers because
Mhm.
uh, yes, means I could easily understand their accent. And right now, sometime I also practice with some IELTS listening test, so I can easily understand their accent. At initial stage, I faced few problems, but later on, I got accustomed with that. And later on, I also used Ingvarta. I think you must have heard about that platform, Ingvarta.
In Varta? No, sir, I have no idea.
Okay, so I also used Ingvarta, and after that I started using Cambly. Oh, sorry, Clapingo. Clapingo is also
Okay.
been, used by me. So has been used by
Mhm.
me. So I also used this Clapingo. So few applications I used, and where I got that chance of connecting with experts, some experts, so who could corrected me, and that is how I got my fluency. Right now I also make mistakes because it is a journey, and I consider it like it is just a process. With a language it is
Mhm.
just process. We don't have to think
Yeah.
like one day I will be a fluent English speaker and then stop doing these activities. It is a long journey, rather than thinking that we have to indulge ourselves with this process so that we could get it easily. We could get it done easily. Yeah.
Yeah. And regarding my English journey, sir, I'm an English teacher, and I have used many applications like AC Fluency, Habro application, and nowadays I have been using B Angrej. So I have got the lots of I increased confidence and remove my hesitation. And before, in the starting time, I was full of hesitation, lack of confidence, and I started with a voice call with the other persons, other callers, and day by day I improve my English. And then last 3 months I am starting the talking with the YouTubers through video call. Okay, so I'm improving my English, and I'm removing my hesitation and increasing confidence. And as an English teacher, it is a must for me to become fluent speaker. And I belong to Hindi medium, so and my school also Hindi medium, but I am trying to best for my students. 80% I am using English language in my school every time. And I belong to village area, my students are village area, and it is the hilly place, geographical conditions are happy, and my local language also happy on my accent. So, and but my students also you can say that they are taking interest. I'm creating English atmosphere for my students, because I face lots of problem regarding English speaking. So I think that my students will not face this type of problem in their future and for their careers.
Yes, yes. As we face difficulties, so as a teacher, it is our responsibility that our students
Yeah,
could not that difficulty whatever we had faced. So
yeah,
yes, that is correct
and
strategy, I would say. And
yeah,
yeah, what
and
you are going to.
yeah,
Mhm.
and I am with my students as a friend, as a learner, as a beginner, as a student also. So they are
Mm.
taking interest and they are also support me because they
Yes,
are well known about the importance of English right now. So they are taking interest and they are also improving their English.
yes, that is very important. Like if you behave like as a friend or
Yeah.
like you create that friendly environment, so they you are already creating that environment, or so
Yeah.
that students will give interest or take interest in that subject. So I also try to do the same manner, but they are not that big. They are
Yeah.
just primary students. So sometimes what I do, I just share few videos, kids story videos, because in my school we have a
Mhm.
digital board. So I try to open YouTube, and on YouTube I just watch them to like some cartoon videos. So
Mhm.
I just tell them to look at few videos, and from those videos they get that environment and try to understand. And nowadays, after there is a exam, PA2 examination around the corner. Just on 6th October, it is going to start. So after
Mhm.
examination for the revision, for I will start interacting with them in English. And
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever videos they watch, after that I try to I will try to tell them to explain or summarize whole things. So that is how they will learn this language, and it will be helpful for them to create that environment of spoken English. So that is my plan after this examination.
Yeah. 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 And my school is Hindi medium. When I enter in the class, in sixth class, ninth class, 11, 12, okay. So before starting the lesson, already I have given the terms to every students, roll number wise. Per day, one student present his topic within 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. And after completing his or her topic, then other students will start questioning related to his or her topic. And they are also taking interest. And sometimes every student in the class will make 5 sentences, 4 sentences as per the situation, as per the condition. Okay. And they are free. My students are free from my side. They can present their topic any grammatical foundation. And in the
Mm,
starting time, they did lots of mistake. But right now, by and by, they are also improving they are correcting their sentences grammatically.
yes, yes, yes. I think yes, that is a great strategy. And
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you, in which standards they are. Is most of your students from which standard?
Yeah, my school is belongs to 6 to 12. It is intermediate college.
Intermediate. Okay, okay, intermediate. So you have to
Yes, sir.
teach from 6 to 12 standard
Uh,
students. Mm.
mostly I teach 9 to 12, but sometimes
Mm.
I visit in class 6, 7 as per situation, sir.
Yes, yes. So as
Okay.
if I get, so I will also do. That is great strategy, I would say. That is a great strategy. Whatever presenting, because that that is not just help. That will not only help them to improve spoken English, but apart from that,
Yeah.
if they present every topic is there or per day, so it will
Yeah.
also help them to improve their presentation skill, communication skills as well. So you are doing great.
Yeah, yeah,
I would.
yeah.
Yes.
Simple topics are simple. They are presenting simple topics. Suppose as per their capability, as per their ability. Suppose some students are presenting the topic my country. Okay, and after completing this topic, then other student will start question like as what is your country name? Where is the capital of your country? Who is the prime minister of your country? Who was the first prime minister of your country? Like this. Okay, and simple like as importance of tree, my state, my district, my father, my mother, like this.
Yes. Yes. Good job. Good.
Yeah,
Very good.
and
I have. Yes. Yes. Please
and
go on.
sometimes and in class 6 suppose they don't know how to present the topic, especially my country and other like this, so they they make simple sentences, 5 sentences, any 5 sentences in English. Okay, suppose that I am a good student, my father is a farmer, my school is very good, and this is a garden, this is my friend, thank you, this type of sentences. Okay, yeah, so they are taking interest. It is my strategy to create English atmosphere for my in my school.
Yes, and also it helps to create environment. Even though
Yeah,
some students there would be there, they could not speak. So if you give such simple tasks to them, so they will be eager or
yeah,
interested to do it. So yeah, oh, great, great.
and
For me, yes, please, yes,
and
please go on.
yeah, and I am also learner with my students. Already I explained to my student that I am English teacher but I belong to Hindi medium, and I am also learner with you, and you know learning is lifelong process, so
Yes.
they are supporting me also.
Hmm. Yes, you are right. In fact, with teaching, or I think teaching is a great medium of learning. Whenever
Yeah,
we share our knowledge with others, ultimately we also improve ourselves.
yeah,
Because as I have observed in myself before teaching or before coming in this like field, I was working in different organizations where I could not get chance of speaking in English or interacting with people in different organizations. Even though I had given interview in English, but after entering in those organizations, I could not get chance of speaking in English. So as I came into teaching field, so I don't have to create that environment because I am already teaching this subject, English subject, and also I try to create that environment. I try to teach in English, so automatically all the things get registered in my mind. So I don't have to think a lot when I speak. So that is
mhm,
plus point of teaching, and that is
yeah,
why I chose this subject to teach. Otherwise, I am an engineering student. I could get some other subjects as well. But I thought to teach this language or this subject as a subject, whether it could be a subject. And also after Diwali, I start covering grammar because
okay,
I have taught some topics like simple topics, noun, pronoun, and
mhm.
preposition. But after that, I am thinking to uh, cover tenses as well as active and passive voice as well. So after Diwali, I will try.
Yeah. That's great work, sir. So, sir, what is your future plan? Because you are a young person right now, and you can do more and more. So, is what is your future plan?
My short-term goal is doing good, and as I am in this journey of teaching. So right now, I am trying to improve myself, and also at the same time, I also want to do good with YouTube. And
Yeah,
apart from YouTube, I am also learning one thing, which is animation, video animation. So by after learning these things, so I also want to share uh, my views or whatever I learned in this language. Like there are few channels which are in English, like cartoon videos, Maha Cartoon TV. So I also want to make such kind of channel on YouTube so that I could also share with my students. I could share those videos with my students so they could also learn from me. So that is my short term goal, uh, to improve or to upgrade to upgrade or to see upgradation in myself or to upgrade
Yeah.
myself. So that is my just short term goal. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So
Mhm.
I think, sir, it is enough for today because I have other works. So I want to wind up this conversation.
No problem, sir. And if you want to talk to me later, no, you can just message me. They will
Yeah,
connect again. Thank you so much for connecting with me and sharing
yeah,
your
yeah.
point of
My last question, sir. Sir, as a YouTuber, as a English YouTuber, as a teacher, what do you want to convey the message for the viewer, sir? How they can improve their English?
uh, for my point of from my point of view, like when we practice by ourselves, like
Yeah.
as I said, my point of view. So at initial stage, I didn't have that environment. Nowadays, there are quite lots of platforms are there. So we could
Mm,
easily interact with some other co-learners. Like on S Fluency, we get some other co-learners. And if you are at basic level or at initial stage, so you can just start talking with them because you could not feel nervous. You would not feel nervous over there because all people are co-learners. But when we directly jump to talk to expert, at that time we somehow, not everyone, but some people feel nervous. So my opinion would be, or like my suggestion would be, sorry, my suggestion would be to start speaking. And apart from speaking, whatever the content they consume in the form of listening or listening to podcasts or watching videos on YouTube,
mm,
try to summarize the content, whatever the content they consume. Like for me, sometime I watch videos of kids story, so it helps me to uh, express myself. Even though I don't have any topic, I just watch videos, and after watching those videos, I just summarize. In between, I just jot it down. Whatever the main point, I jot it down, and after
mm.
taking help of with that, I try to express because that also helps me to improve my communication skills, storytelling ability, and also at the same time, I improve my spoken English. So that thing they can do. And there are like few other means paid platforms are there. If they are
Yeah.
really serious or eager to learn this language or spoken English, so they can just join few other platforms like Clapingo, Ingvarta, if they are means serious. So that is how they can easily improve because it is just a language. Since for us it is a second language, so we sometimes feel nervous, but we don't have to take it seriously.
Yeah.
At my initial state, I also took it so seriously that how could I speak? Because it was like a dream because no one was there who could speak with me.
Yeah.
That it
Correct.
was my compulsion to join Cambly, Ingvarta. So later on, I got this fluency and started sharing my journey. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's great. It means we should maintain our consistency. We should do practice every day because practice makes a man perfect.
Yes,
So,
practice makes us perfect. Yes. So yes. And also
sir,
under whenever you consume any content, try to understand the context. If you understand the context,
yeah,
you will not have to make such that much effort to understand vocabulary, in which sense
mm,
those words are used. You will be able to use those words easily in your
yeah,
conversation. But if you just listen to that content and write it down words, if you and watch videos and write some new words in your notebook, you will not be able to use those words. But if you understand the context, so you will learn. With the context, you can easily learn vocabulary or few words. So that is my suggestion who are at beginner level or the learners who are at intermediate level, they can easily improve their skill in this
Yeah, yeah.
language.
That's great. And sir, in your friend circle and any viewers, if want to improve their English, his English, so please share my message to them. They can connect with me because it will be beneficial for me. And I want to improve my English and I want to become fluent speaker. And because it is the main source, it is the great source to improve our English.
Definitely, definitely, I will tell them. And
Yeah,
if you want to talk to me, so later on we will definitely talk. And if
yeah,
you like, as you have been telling, you told me to tell my friends, so definitely I will do it.
yeah,
If
yeah,
there are many people, but in reality they don't talk. But
yeah, yeah,
online,
yeah.
definitely they will have to talk. Yeah.
Mhm. Okay, sir. So thank you very much giving me your valuable time, and I got lots of knowledge from you. So thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
So got motivated by you. Thank you so much, sir. Bye.
Okay. Bye, sir.